Start. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to get this mic. Right here, and then alright. Hopefully it's recording. Alright, it's cute. You gotta do that so you can sync the sound. So, okay, hi. My name is Ted. I'll teach you how to Ollie. So awkward. That's so weird. You can talk. Yeah, just keep pointing at me, you know.
Make it look good, man.
Yeah. You can step back a little bit, you know, like okay. So Ollie is basically, I'm sure you've seen on the videos that you pop the board and then slide your foot and then you land it. But it's not that easy if you actually try. And it's actually kind of like you kick it back a little bit and then board comes up, and then when you slide your foot and go towards the nose, like this is where all the frictions usually occur, and then you push forward and then land it. So you kind of goes like that. And so first thing a lot of people make mistake on is pop. And before that you need to get used to skateboard. Like you need to be able to balance on top of the board like really easily. Like you do this, or like get used to the board. Like so like you should be comfortable on top of the board that you don't have to like worry about balancing at that point when you want to learn how to Ollie. And so like you get on it, if you do like keep trying to balance it like this, you know, then you probably want to skate around a little more, like just go around, skate, you know, and just around the area, you know, like just get used to the board and get the balance going. And then once you're comfortable, that's when you want to Ollie. Like it's like, you know, like me, like I can kind of jump around a little bit, you know, like I can do this, you know, and it doesn't really it's not really a problem to stand on the board. So that's when you want to actually start learning how to Ollie. And then first thing is, a lot of people say just go do this, like drop the board and slide your foot, but that's like really weird way to go about learning how to Ollie. Actually, most important thing is a pop, and you want to do like a little bit of pop first, but this pop timing is very difficult because it's not like how you normally jump. So like normally you would jump like this, but then like here you have to jump kind of with the upper body first and then pop it. So that's a pop. And if you don't get the pop, it's really difficult to actually do an Ollie. So the timing of the pop is when you go down, so much hair. So timing of the pop is you go down, you start coming up, you already start jumping with your upper foot. It's more like actual jump is kind of like this, and then you like last minute of it you pop it. So it's like this. That's an initial pop you want to do, and then from there you want to slide your foot like this. So yeah. All right, let's stop. I keep talking. And
yesterday was fucking crazy. Everybody was freaking going crazy skating.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I came here like super late though. But anyway.
After, like when it was darker?
Yeah, I came here like after close the shop, 6 o'clock. I came here, skate a little more. So, okay. Start. Okay. So, I see a lot of people. First, when they do pop, like they're sometimes too late, or sometimes too early. They try to pop kind of like this, you know, or like they just trying to jump on top of the board and then just kind of go like that, you know, like it's like I'm exaggerating, but like that's kind of common mistake when they're trying to learn how to pop the board. And I'm trying to like make it clear that it's like when you start to going up, very last minute when you can pop, it's the timing you want to pop. So if you do kind of like this, then you want to pop it a little bit later. And if you kind of do like that, then you want to pop it a little bit sooner. And like you want to keep try different timing to pop it precisely. And that's when you come to the point where you can pop it like that. Oh, that was not that good, but it's kind of pop it like oh, that was bad. All right, it's like pop like that. That's like when you, it's just right in between pop it too soon, pop it too late. And when you doing that, when you're doing like little too much drag or little less pop, you know, like then keep changing the timings of the pop in order to correct the pop timing. So yeah, like that. So, and after that is a sliding part. And usually what happens is if you slide less and then say like if you pop too much, board will tend to go a little bit like that, you know, a little bit that direction, because you're forcing the pop towards this direction more and then not giving it counterbalance force to this direction. So you want to have pop it and then slide your foot. So you usually want to pop it a little bit towards the back and then start moving forward with the board like that. Like it goes like this. So yeah. And then I see a lot of people turn when they ollie. Like they do a lot of, like it's like naturally for them it just kind of turns, like it just kind of does this. And as long as you can land it, like this, it's not a huge problem. You just want to kind of skate around a little bit and like pop it like this, you know, and then slowly you'll get used to straightening out your board. Like, you know, like keep doing that if your body turns. And some other people have problem with keeping the foot level with the board. So like I've seen a lot of people do this, like foot start to come up and then board will shoot back a little bit. So that case, all you have to really do is try to put your foot, as soon as you pop it, you try to put your foot like in this position, like this position, not let it go like that. So like when you do this, like little kick, then because like normally human beings, when they jump, they go like this, you know? So like that's like what people used to when they ollie, they think it's jumping, and it just naturally foot gets to go that direction, and you want to try to keep it here. And another thing I've seen a lot of time is people kick it outward like that. Like it's just like just kind of like that, you know, like keep going towards the forward. This case, like there's like probably two things to consider. You might not be popping your board kind of sort of sideways. You might be just kicking it down and then try to push it forward. It will just go that direction, because your force is like one way is straight down and another way is there. So board tend to go where you push. So you have to counterbalance it by kicking it slightly that direction, like that. Yeah. And then what else? All right, take a break. So one thing I forgot to talk about when on the video is that like actually grip, like type of grip tape could make your board shoot forward like that, like when you ollie, and then like there's too much grip going on, and then it could shoot forward, and then you will land like this. So like, yeah, it's like I'm not saying you should get like, you know, like less stickier grip tape or whatnot, but it could happen, and you could be actually shooting forward by gripping too much. Say like when you ollie, like you have to kind of go with the board up and then start to push forward. But then like if you're like kind of like shooting like that, then like it could be like boom, like land like that, you know. And another thing I forgot about is foot positioning. So like when you ollie, generally most people put their foot like this and then go like that, you know, like, and like concave, and your shoes, like side of the shoes, like kind of like pockets, you know, and then like, you know, go even grip on the board, and then you hit the nose, you can push like forward a lot. But yeah, if you don't do that, like, you know, like some people like put their foot like sideways like that, like I don't know how they ollie like that. And generally I put like fairly even like this, and then I usually put my foot pressure on the end of the board as center, so there's like good pop right there. Yeah, that's like usually foot positioning, but you can put anywhere near, like anywhere like around this area, like end of the mounting board bolts, and then like just middle of the board somewhere around, like that's a common foot positioning for the ollie. And another thing I forgot to talk about was okay, like first, like, you know, like maybe like 20 times you try ollie, maybe you want to try to land like as if you're ready to fall. So instead of like, you know, when you land, like just like stand up like this, like try to land like stand up, like try to land it like bend down, like, you know, as far as you can bend down, like so that when it start to slip, you can fall either less of it, or like you can catch yourself a little better if you're in the lower position of landing. So like instead of landing straight, like try to land like with the bending down, because like what it feels like when it slips, it's basically like you're sitting on a rug or something, and then some very strong person just pulled the rug like to the one side like really quickly, and then like you have no chance of catching. So like catching yourself into the balance. So like what you want to do is like when you land, and like first, maybe like first day of trying ollie, like maybe you want to try to land bending down, like that way you can like reduce the amount of injury if it happens, that like it would like you can catch yourself a little bit better than just landing like straight down like that, you know. Then like once it happens, the body will just like whoop go and then fall. So yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to talk about on the video. And then what else? Oh, like if you have any problem, like, and you can't fix it on the subject of ollie, just record some video and post it on YouTube and send me a message of it, you know, and or comment or reply to the video, like anything like that. If I can give you, like, if I can point it out what's going wrong and stuff, like maybe it will help, maybe not, you know, but I'd like to see if you have a question. That would be awesome. So yeah, and I'll go back to the original video from the skate park. You still having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. So another thing people keep making mistake is kind of like jumping out of it. Like, you know, like, so like usually what happens is like they kind of like go like this, and then they end up being like that, like kind of like sort of like getting landed like like you're about to fall and you're trying to save yourself. And so in that case, you know, generally what happens is it's like you're not ready to ollie, like maybe mentally or maybe physically, like, you know, you're just getting like constricted like this, you know, you're trying to get out. And so this case, you just have to keep skating a little more, like, and then just do little safer ollies, not yeah, like generally when you jump out of it, that means your body is not ready. So get used to the skateboard and get used to like just do little ollies, you know, here and there. Like that will help you get used to the board. And yeah, so I want to do like a little bit of recap on Ollie. So basically Ollie is like you pop, like pop is like has to be just right timing. And when you do too much pop or too little pop, you're not going to be able to ollie. And then once its pop comes up, you have to push forward. And then most of the grip is friction is happening over here, and you push forward. And then once you get really better, you can stop the board by gripping a little bit of backward. Like that's like way later on, but like if you see a lot of good people, they'll go like something like that. Like back foot is like a little bit catching the tail a little bit. So that's Ollie. I hope I covered for the most part like how Ollie is done and like a little bit of troubleshooting. And if you like this video, please comment, like, share. And if you want to see other videos we make, please check out the links. I'll post it on this side or something, maybe this side, I don't know. Like I'll link the videos on the side of the video. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and hope you get an ollie pretty soon. Yeah.